It's Shark Week. I guess that's what's trending.
Is it Shark Week or no?
Hashtag Shark Week is trending on Twitter.
All right, as long as it is Shark Week, I don't want you to fucking...
I don't know whether it is or not.
Google it. No, it's fine. I don't care. Let's go.
No, I'll Google it.
I don't have time for that shit.
You don't have time to record this podcast.
I know. Do you want to just postpone until tomorrow?
No. Do you just want to postpone? We're right here.
I'm stressing out about making it to work on time now because I have to fucking deal with traffic.
You'll be fine.
Will I?
Yep. Let's go live. We are live. Yeah,
how long have we been live?
Like, I don't know, a hot minute.
Oh my god. What did I say?
Okay. Have a good show.
You too. Have a good show. It's the week of Monday, August 11th. This is episode 72 of West by Midwest. My name is Chuck Anchori. I'm broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California.
My name is Errol Gribble. I'm broadcasting live from Lansing, Michigan. We're on Google Plus Hangouts recording live, and if you add us to your circles, you'll be able to see when we're recording, usually on Monday nights, and you can tune in. Or if it's like today, you can see when we're recording, click on it, and we haven't gone live yet because Chuck decided to entertain some guests during our podcast time.
Hey, man. It's a new building, just trying to be hospitable.
No, thanks to Michelle Murphy for allowing me to move in with you. She had no idea.
Until just now. You can also subscribe, stream, or download West by Midwest on iTunes. Just search West X Midwest in the search bar of iTunes, and you can find our current episode as well as past episodes.
Listen to your heart's content. This podcast is brought to you by Ed Grabo. Ed Grabo. Shark Week watches him. Ed
Grabo. So yeah, it's kind of been an adjustment living in a new spot with a roommate.
Yeah, man. Valley Rat.
Valley Rat. Just a couple of Valley girls talking and gabbing in the apartment.
Laughing and lying.
Oh, bachelor pad. But I kind of, I haven't had
living with a roommate again.
It's weird, because I was just talking with Michelle Murphy, and she was like, when was the last time you had a roommate besides girls that you've lived with? And I'm like, that you were dating, like I was like, I think Errol from like 10 years ago. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
9/11, Errol Gribble.
That's right. Errol and I were together during 9/11. I'll never forget it.
2001 was the last time you had a male counterpart roommate.
Yeah, and
wow.
It's all like kind of coming back to me.
Oh wait, we lived together as roommates. For my brief stint out in LA.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We were roommates there.
Real roommates.
But we also had like 3 feline cat roommates and a really old lady roommate and her daughter roommate. So it was full house except
full house.
Hell.
Everywhere you go, every smile you do. We shared one tiny little room.
We had a room. We would switch on and off. Who was sleeping on the couch in that room.
Do you have a couch in your room now?
Not in the room, no.
What am I gonna do?
You're cuddling up on the fucking queen, bro.
All right. That's what I like to hear. All right, but seriously, like, what's it like having a roommate again?
You scream in your sleep. It's weird. I just. You know what's funny is that over the weekend, it's funny because you like things that you would do that you could normally get away with.
Yeah.
Being non-roommate situation like.
Or not with a girlfriend. Like
not with a girlfriend.
I'm not going to be able to like hang out naked for like 3 months. It's going to scare the shit out of me.
Right. I mean, that's something that I had to adjust to here. But so both Dave, my roommate, and I were invited to this party this weekend, and I had to work, and Dave was working too, but we both kind of were like, we could have made it over after work. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not, and this party was actually not very far from where we live, but we both texted back and we're just like, I'm working right now. Dave was like, I'm gonna try to squeeze out early or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm working too, pretty late, so I'll see if I can make it, but.
You're both like on your way back to the apartment.
Yeah, no intention to actually go. And something that, I would be fine with that because I didn't have anyone that actually knew that I wasn't at work or anything like that if I wanted to get away with it. But I arrive home and Dave's there and we're both like, are we going to this fucking party? Like, no. It's like, you didn't see me tonight. And it's like, nope. So we're just like, can't really ditch out the way I used to without at least someone knowing.
Yeah, now it becomes a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Like you have to conspire to lie about where you are.
Exactly. And
we used to do that shit all the time.
All the time.
We'd be like, man, they want to go fucking hang out in Ann Arbor. No, dude, fucking. And remember, we lived like across, like the neighbors who lived across the alleyway. Like we could see their window. Our friends.
They were our friends, yeah.
And they'd be like, come hang out. We're like, oh, we're busy. I got a thing. I'm rehearsing. Yeah, I got to work. And we'd have to fucking turn off the lights.
We would hang out in our apartment in the dark. Just to avoid hanging out with people.
Wait until they left, and then we could turn the lights back on.
Right, and then even when we had even suspected that someone might pop in unannounced, we would, or even if they did announce it, we'd be like, oh god, they'd be like, yo man, I'm actually right around the corner from you. Like, do you mind if I stop in? We would like run and shut off all the lights, and then
close the blinds, dude. Quick.
Be like, oh, we're not home right now, like, and just like hide out for like an hour. That's how much that Errol and I were like, don't want to fucking hang out.
We are antisocial.
We're not introverts. We're antisocial.
Yeah, we enjoy ourselves and people, just not you. I did that this weekend.
What?
Oh, it was terrible. This woman, she's fine. She's great. Whatever. I was giving her acting lessons, and she got like kind of crazy stalker. Like, I missed the play that she was doing. I felt kind of bad about it or whatever. So I didn't, I did what I do. Like, I'm non-confrontational. I just didn't like. I was all like on Facebook, like, yep, I'll be there. See you. And then Lynn's family came into town, and I was like, oh fuck, I can't go. And then instead of being like, yeah, sorry, the family came into town, I gotta miss it, and which I could have gone like much earlier, but I was like, oh, I'll just go the last day possible, and that's how I got fucked. But so anyway, she starts like Facebook messaging me and fucking texting me and calling me and being like, are you okay? What's wrong? And the last one was like, you know what? You could at least just respond to me.
No.
Oh, it was crazy. Anyway, she was like, anyway, I have your. She Facebook messaged Lynn, my girlfriend, and was like, I don't know what's up. Yeah, they're not friends on Facebook. She was like, I don't know what's up with Errol, but he won't return my messages or whatever. I have your book, because she borrowed this book that I gave her, Anna Devere Smith, Letters to a Young Artist. If you're an artist out there, man, fucking read that book. It's amazing.
Great book. Great book to read.
Great book. Anyway, she had
easy read.
Book. Easy read. And Lynn, it's Lynn's fucking favorite book, and Lynn was like, yo, get my book back,
get my fucking book back.
And so
stalker.
So I had to. Lynn was like, what do I do? So I messaged her back, or she messaged her back. She was like, I know he's really busy. He probably didn't see it or whatever. And she was like, no, he saw my
message. It says seen on the Facebook Messenger. It says
seen by Errol. Yeah. So anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I've been really busy, which I had been. And I was like in Ohio when she fucking did all this. So anyway, I was like, all right, yeah, cool. Drop by the book. If we're not there, just fucking leave it in a bag on the door handle, Mm-hmm. And so she was like, I'll be in town on Sunday. I've got rehearsal. I'll swing by. And I was like, cool. If we're not there, like I said, just leave it. And she fucking calls me, like, fuck, like, silence, close all the blinds.
No way.
I texted her, like, hey, what's up? Sorry, I couldn't answer. I was at dinner. And she's like,
I see your car out there.
I see you.
I see you standing there naked, looking out your window.
I hid in the bedroom for like 20 minutes. Like, I was like, all right, I think she's gone. And then there was the fucking book just hanging outside the door.
Oh my God, Errol, we are fucking
We're
children.
terrible. We're children.
We are not.
It's gonna get so much worse when we're back together.
Oh man, shit's gonna get real.
It's gonna get real.
You know what we're going to do next month when you're here is the 1,000-foot slip and slide that they're going to be installing downtown LA. This company has been going around to various cities, but it was just announced last week that they're hitting LA up with their 1,000-foot
1,000-foot slip and slide. The thing is, like, I always had a problem with slip and slides being the chubby kid. Like, if it's not well lubricated,
oh, that thing's gonna be lubed up.
I get stuck. Like, I'm gonna be the embarrassed Los Angeles who's like fucking stuck halfway down the fucking slip and slide and has to roll off.
They said that you can wear anything but jeans that have rivets sticking out of it because that
I'll cut that shit up.
It might puncture it, but other than that,
yeah,
you can wear whatever.
Swim trunks, baby. We're doing this shit right.
That's gonna be awesome. We're definitely gonna do that. That sounds.
It's a little expensive, but it's worth it.
Well, it's $15 a slide, right?
Yeah.
That's worth it. That's.
Or what is it? It's $45 for unlimited.
Unlimited.
Wonder how long the line is. I'm like, I'm unlimited. Move.
Just hang out all day and go
all day.
to the slide.
We'll go like 3 times, and that'll be it. But that'll be cool. We'll talk about it here on West by Midwest.
That's right.
Slip and slide.
Stay tuned.
Slip and slide.
Errol deflated the slip and slide in downtown LA. Shut it down.
Errol shut that shit down. County fairgoers say they were fed pot-laced chocolate.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I'm saying. Listen to this story, okay? See if you can find... Because the problem is not the pot-laced chocolate in this story. The problem is the dumbass fucking county goers. Listen to this. 3 people say they were drugged after eating a chocolate bar that wasn't supposed to have marijuana in it, quote-unquote, at the Denver County Fair's new pot pavilion.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, first of all, you go to the Denver County Fair, everything's got weed now.
Yeah.
2, you're literally at the pot pavilion.
Yeah. You wake up in Colorado, you're going to have pot somewhere in your face instantly.
Yep, one of them actually...
What are you talking like? You can't even...
Yeah, they filed a lawsuit alleging the vendor was negligent. They said at least 2 of the people went to the hospital and tested positive for THC. Colorado law bars the public consumption of pot. Here's the problem. And no actual marijuana was supposed to be offered at the fair. So even though it's legal, you can't do it in public, and a county fair is pretty public.
Yeah. Well, why is it... I mean, why... I thought recreational was all good. Like, you could...
Right,
Kane,
come on.
You smoke anywhere you want.
Because you remember Hash Bash in Ann Arbor?
Sure.
Like, they were fucking selling and giving out brownies there all fucking day long.
Yeah, and the pigs would look the other way. What's going on in Denver?
I
thought it was all good to be smoking all you want. I guess not.
Not according to Jordan Coombs, who said he ate a free sample of chocolate after a LiveWell employee told him it did not contain THC. Man, that LiveWell employee's a liar.
He was stoned as fuck.
I don't think so, man. I don't know, man. Fuck it. I don't feel shit.
Yeah, I didn't feel nothing off of this one. I need to eat another one. I mean, this one's fine.
But soon after eating the candy, Coombs said he felt strange and started vomiting uncontrollably in his car.
Yikes.
You've done that.
Yeah, in Dave Craze's car, I vomited violently after eating an edible last Halloween. Couldn't go to the biggest Halloween bash last year because I ate an edible and threw up in Dave Craze's car.
Doctors at the hospital emergency room told him he had overdosed on the drug, according to the suit, which said the candy bar should have been properly labeled as a marijuana-infused product. Richard Jones of Arvada said he became sweaty and nauseated after eating the chocolate and thought he was having a stroke or a heart attack. I've been there. I've been there. Oh my god, dude, my heart is pounding so fucking fast. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna fucking die. You know what? Like, yes, puking sucks. Like, but you know what? When you eat too much, like, that's the worst thing that can happen. Like, you get all paranoid and you think you're gonna fucking die, and you puke violently.
Right.
Like, it's not a good time, but it's not like you're gonna fucking get into a car with a homeless dude and smoke a bunch of crack cocaine. Like, or
who the hell would do that?
Not that anyone I know has done that before. Oh, God. He said hospital tests showed he had about 20 times the legal driving limit of THC in his system.
That's a lot. Okay, so let's be real here.
That's a lot of THC.
He was probably tripping balls and talking to a shower curtain and just like what must have been a really
bad experience.
Yeah, it was a bad experience.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine like if you're supposed to take like one like Hershey bar corner, and like that's like one serving, and you just eat the whole fucking thing, dude?
You're dead. Yeah, I mean, it's
you're
like,
not though. Like that's the worst that's gonna happen is you're just gonna have a real bad time.
Yeah, but I mean that's what happened. Like, okay, so the edibles that we saw, we have these 8-dose edibles at the dispensary, like say a brownie. 8 doses in it. That's about 80 milligrams of THC.
8 doses in it.
Right. And those are ones that I recommend seriously, like a tiny piece off of the corner, just to like see how you do with it or whatever. Like, don't mess around.
I can't do that.
Because people that'll like eat even just like a bite of these things will be like stoned for 3 days. Like it's
it's
not a joke. So like these people, I don't know if they can do anything, like sue for negligence or anything like that because he was in the pot pavilion, but like, and you know what's going on with pot, but yeah, I can see where the fact that they got really uncomfortable and sick.
Well, the vendor says that they are investigating, and they said if marijuana really was in the bars, LiveWell says it was put there without its knowledge.
Ooh, prank.
I mean, really? You're at the pot pavilion, you sell edibles, and you're just like, oh, and like, are you sure it wasn't your stoned-ass employees grabbing the wrong box of fucking chocolate bars?
Right.
Like, we didn't know, dude. We totally didn't know. Please don't sue us. Please don't sue us. We sell pot for a living. Come on.
Come on, chill out, man. Just smoke this.
Just be cool and fucking eat this again.
McDonald's fires worker for drawing a swastika on customer's sandwich bun. A McDonald's owner is apologizing and saying a worker at a North Carolina store was fired after a customer claimed that she found a swastika drawn on her chicken sandwich's bun with butter.
What? With butter? Like on top?
Yeah. If you look at the picture in the article, it she took a picture of it, and it's literally the Southern style chicken sandwich at McDonald's.
Which is like what? It's just like chicken and pickles.
Yeah, chicken, pickles, and bun. That's it. There's no sauce. Yeah. It's just got that, that Kentucky Fried Chicken batter on it. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
What this motherfucker did was
Nazi-looking delicious.
It's fucking anti-Semitic and delicious. The woman said that she found the Nazi symbol when she opened her sandwich to put mayonnaise on the bun.
Oh, so it was like on the bottom of the bun. She popped it open. And
where do you put mayo? You put it on the top or bottom?
I put it on the bottom. I'm just saying.
He's a bottom. He's a bottom.
Yeah, I'm a bottom. So the point being, like, this fucking smart-ass kid probably did this all day long.
Was just rocking swastikas all day.
Yeah, and this is the only person he knows that actually spent the time to open up a McDonald's sandwich after it was given to you.
Right. Quote, "Is this a joke? Does somebody really think that they're funny?" She said, adding that she went back into the restaurant to complain and workers offered to replace it. But she said that she had lost her appetite at that point and wanted a refund instead.
You know what? Fuck you. I mean, first of all, how do you know the young gentleman wasn't giving a nod to the Hindu swastika symbol, which is reversed, and it's a symbol of prosperity and joy?
Are you being for real right now?
No, that's true. That's real.
There's a backwards swastika that's really a Hindu symbol of prosperity.
The swastika. It was used in Hinduism, Buddhism, a bunch of old-timey Eastern religions, and
some steampunk religion.
some ye old religions.
Are you serious though?
Yeah, and the fucking Nazis, like Hitler and his Nazi pals, were the ones who
turned it around.
They fucking they Columbused that shit.
Really?
Yeah, Hitler Columbused the swastika.
And then it has a negative connotation forever.
Yep, he fucking ruined it. Although if you go to India, you will still see the swastika on a lot of the fucking Hindu or Buddhist temples and stuff, and a lot of the people there are like, no, yeah, that's cool. It's fucking. That's like prosperity and peace and fucking.
No, motherfucker, that's fucking Adolf and fucking concentration camps, asshole.
Right. Bunch of Aryan nation bullshit is what that is, man. Bunch of hate.
Quote, many people died because of that symbol, and it's not something that should be taken lightly. It's not something that should be thrown around, she says.
Okay, no, hold on. Here's the fucking other thing. She says she lost her appetite. This shit happened to me once, okay? I was working at this restaurant, this cafe, and I made a fucking beautiful sandwich for this man. It was one of the best I am an amazing sandwich artist.
You're an artist.
I am an artist. But I also had an Occupy Lansing poster up. There was about 6 of us occupying Lansing at the time. And he saw it, and he fucking ripped it down, brought it to the counter, and he was like, "What's this?" And I was like, there's a movement happening in Lansing. It's to help the disparity between the poor and there's a growing income gap. And he was like, no, I know what the Occupy movement is. He was like, I don't come in here and expect to be blah, blah. He fucking goes off. And he was like, you know what? Take this back. He was like, I don't want to eat here anymore. Take this back. I lost my appetite.
Wow.
And then he was like, call your manager. And I got in trouble and shit about it. Like, she was cool. She was like, guys, just don't. She was like, I didn't know either. I thought it'd be cool, but don't put anything else up anymore, all right? Apparently, there's a bunch of fucking asshole Republicans in mid-Michigan, so be cool. But, here's the problem. That sandwich was delicious, and he fucking threw it away right in front of me, and I was like...
Ooh, all your hard sweat.
And I want to be like, you know what? You didn't lose your appetite. You're going to leave here hungry. That's not how it works, okay? Like, you know what makes people lose appetite? Eating a bunch of marijuana and fucking puking their guts out. Or, Ebola. That might make you lose your appetite. But, being slightly offended by someone's, opposing political views. Now, mind you, I understand that Nazism is quite extreme. But still... You paid for that Southern Fried Chicken.
It takes a lot to make me lose my appetite. You know what I'm saying? Despite Nazi symbols, which I hate, I would be like, still a delicious.
Right. I am angrily going to eat this delicious chicken sandwich. I expect a refund and another one without a fucking... that's what I'd be like. I'd be like, I need another one without the fucking swastika, please.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, all right.
Hold the swastika.
Hold the swastika this time. And they're going to be like, can we have the old one back? Like, no, I'll be eating that one as well.
In disgust.
Disgust.
Of Aryan nations.
As a standing up for my Jewish brethren, I will fucking eat the shit out of that chicken sandwich. But I want another one for free.
Quote, she says, maybe it needs to be part of training, or maybe brought up more often so that people know that this is not okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
You work at McDonald's. You know what? They don't train anybody.
Right.
You know how to fucking fry? Awesome.
Yeah, there's a hat.
Don't quit.
Don't forget your name tag. Don't quit, please.
Please. You like fucking drawing swastikas on buns? Awesome. Yeah. Can you work the fryer today? Can you make the chicken sandwiches?
Johnny, the other guy, who usually sells heroin out of our stores, called off today. So can you be there?
He usually puts the fucking devil's star on the fucking burgers, but he's sick. Can we get Swastika Burger Boy in here?
The owner of that McDonald's issued a statement that said that the worker in question has been let go. It's been quoted to say,
God, that's fucking discrimination.
You know they're infringing on his rights to celebrate
Hate.
No, what are we doing? We're making jokes.
I still think if that kid knew what he was doing, he could have been like, "I'm Hindu."
I'm Hindu. Motherfucker, look back 3,000 years, okay?
Okay. How about you expand your history lesson for today? All right, a little peace and prosperity for you, ma'am.
I'm Hindu. We are very sorry for the service that our customers received, and to be clear, we have terminated the employee who was involved. We do not tolerate that kind of behavior at McDonald's, and is not what we stand for personally as owners. It is about providing the best level of service and care to our customers, and anything less than that is unacceptable to us. Canned response.
I'm gonna go into McDonald's today and be like, "Can I get a Southern Fried Chicken sandwich with extra swastika, please?" A squirrel kicked into the Grand Canyon by a couple of French thugs.
Are you serious?
2 French-speaking men have been filmed luring a tiny squirrel to the edge of the Grand Canyon with breadcrumbs and then kicking the animal off into the abyss.
Why are we talking? Why did we put this story up here? This is sad.
It makes me angry. It makes me fucking super... This week's about anger. All right?
It's all about anger.
It's all about anger. It's about injustice.
Injustice. Injustice to those people that can't stand up for themselves, whether it be a tiny squirrel or a McDonald's eating lady, Jewish lady,
or a bunch of people fucking overdosing on weed at the Denver County Fair.
They can't stand up for themselves.
They can't stand up for sure. The thugs bizarrely wearing only boxer shorts and cowboy hats. Because they're like, I am in America. That's my French accent. I don't know. Sacre bleu. Hey, Jean-Luc, let's kick this squirrel off of the Grand Canyon. That's all. I'm like fucking, what's his name from Little Mermaid?
Racist.
Fuck them, man. They kicked a squirrel.
Yeah.
They appeared to be taking photos from a camera as they carried out the cruelty. One of the duo is seen laying out the crumbs for the gray squirrel from a small plastic bag, coaxing it towards the cliff face, and apparently unknown to the pair, Jesus, Errol, witness Jonathan Hildebrand filmed the entire act of cruelty and posted a 15-second clip on YouTube. He said, "I didn't realize what was happening until it was too late. I don't know who they are. All I know is they was French."
They was French, okay?
They were like, "Zootaloo! Boo!" Did you watch it?
No.
The video?
No, I want to see a squirrel getting kicked off into the Grand Canyon.
I have to. This is terrible, but I have to admit it's kind of funny.
What?
Like, at least because the one I saw was like an extended version, so they slow it down and they repeat it, so you can like really get it. Cause it's like 15 seconds long. You don't see a whole lot happening. And R. Kelly's like fucking. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
You cannot remix animal cruelty, okay?
I mean that squirrel like doesn't see it coming, man. Does not see it coming. You're on the fucking. First of all, I would not be able to hang out on the top of the Grand Canyon like that. Like there's no railing. They're just on this giant fucking boulder, just overlooking their own deaths, and like this squirrel, like no fear. Just chilling, just hanging out, and he goes right to the edge where they put the fucking crumbs, and they just...
That's bullshit,
They just boot him, dude. He goes like all fucking like Rocky and Bullwinkle, like squirrel arms like straight out.
Get out of here! You are...
Hoping he can fucking fly. He's like,
yeah! You ain't no flying squirrel, motherfucker! You're not native to Arizona?
You dead, man. You dead. Aw. And it's funny because
fucking terrible.
Like it can be funny because if you didn't know it was the Grand Canyon, you'd be like, oh, they knocked that squirrel off a cliff, like whatever, the squirrel's fine. But it's like, nope, that canyon, that fucking cliff keeps going.
That squirrel was flying.
Like it's gonna take a solid 5 minutes for that squirrel to hit, and he's dead when he does.
Yeah, he reaches terminal velocity within the first 30 seconds, and then becomes a pile of fucking mush that these fucking people on donkeys are. These people over there on their fucking donkey tour come down and get hit by a fucking flying squirrel.
Could you imagine? Like next week, that's gonna be our another story. Is like dude's nose broken from fucking squirrel attack while donkey riding down the Grand Canyon. It's the fucking French. Fuck the French, man.
Jesus. Take your fucking Statue of Liberty back.
We don't need it, all right? Fucking occult symbolism bullshit. We know what that is, all right? We know what it stands for. That ain't liberty. That's fucking
squirrel death and fucking
pancakes.
Bullshit. I don't know. French toast, whatever.
French toast, fucking French fries. Fuck you, France. It's the worst. Well, I like how we made fun of people who were racist and like we made fun of the Nazis, and then we became a bunch of racist Americans ourselves.
Yeah, we were like, fuck you, people not from this country.
All right, so you got to get your shit together, man. I'm coming out.
Yeah, it's getting closer. The countdown has begun.
I've got an agent. I just signed with Productions Plus Talent Shop in Los Angeles.
Nice.
And
hire this man.
What?
Hire this fool.
Yeah, please.
I said hire this man.
Please, please. Chuck just wants me to pay a third of the rent.
That hasn't been discussed yet.
All right, that's all the time we have.
My managers were snooping around today, like, what's going on? You got 5 people living in this apartment now? What's going on?
How many fucking people, Dave? I thought it was going to be you for a while. You know, she was like, yeah, we're gonna. It's one more person to watch the baby.
Yeah, or else we'll evict you.
That's what you do now. You're a babysitter.
That's awesome. Cool. So, yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here, yeah.
Let's get out of here. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WestXMidwest. Follow us on Twitter @WestXMid. Subscribe, stream, download. Write a review on iTunes.
iTunes. This is officially the laziest podcast we've had.
We've bottomed out.
We bottomed out this week. Folks, if you stuck all the way to the end, God bless you. Well, here's a little side note. I'm shirtless. Now you know.
You missed the show.
And we picked the fucking stories 2 seconds before we went. We went with the lazy Shark Week joke for Ed Grabo. Like, we don't even care anymore.
It's been a rough week, okay?
It's been a slow news week.
What do you want us to do?
What do you want us to do?
There's Dave Craze right there. Say Dave. There's Dave. The new executive producer of
West by Midwest. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
I'm Chuck Anchori.
I'm Errol Gribble, and this has been
West
by Midwest. Oh, God damn it.
I'm sure Baby Ford's going to love that every Monday. We wait.